Rafael Adolf, greetings from here. Chinazo, Oswapia, Deo. Michael Azumna, Deo. Sunday Ugu, greetings from here. Chidereze. See? Ị chọọ ị download egwu a, ị ga-aga na YouTube type Odogwu Donkesi. Odogwu Donkesi, ị ga-enweta full there. All the very long. All one of our brothers egwu a. And ọ bụrụ na ị follow the here, ga follow onye akịka. Nke a egwu ọgwụ tribute to Biafran fallen heroes and heroines. May 30th. Ise m ga-akwụsị here. Egwu anụ ọ bụrụ na ị like ya ga download onye ozugbo kesaa anya. One of our brother Odogwu Don KC. Our na YouTube ga follow onye nweta enwe many music ọkụgo maka Biafra and many others. So and all the very 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 talented. We need to support him and promote his music also because anyị na-emeli ndị ọzọ nke a bụ nke anyị. We have to do that and that is our duty. Egwu a dị ezigbo mma. Ndewo ụmụ Chineke. Enwela m ọtụtụ oge. Abịago m ka nzi ozi ọma Chineke. Ozi ọma nwere onwe. Ozi ọma restoration of hope. Ozi ọma for humanity. Ozi ọma restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra. Ozi ọma freedom. And ozi ọma to stop the iniquities and atrocities naga in our land. Ozioma for you to know your left from your right. Ozioma for you to know your right and the things equally megasin. Ozioma to know when to rise up and when to relax. Ozioma when to know when to strike and when to rest. Because ununanya nifene metata, a lot have happened and a lot are still happening. But before Ngaba Niru, I will love to greet the leader of indigenous people of Biafra in the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Ikukuana Afwanya, the breeze that you can see, and the IPOB leadership, DOS, led by Mazi Chika Edoziem, and every other IPOB principal officers. I salute every one of you. I pray grant you people more wisdom, strength, and energy to pilot this very movement to the last destination, which is the Biafra restoration. And I pray also, may Chukwu grant us our heart desires, those that are genuine. May Chukwu grant all of us that are genuine our heart desires. But if there is any of us who are not genuine, may Chukwu deny us that heart desire, because if you are not genuine, God cannot answer your prayer. And I pray may Chukwu guide and protect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wherever he is. Muhammad atagugo onwe na afu. Muhammad atago konkre. May Chukwu guide and protect you all. Gina, AB, Gina, greetings from here. I pray may Chukwu protect Eastern Security Network. Those who have laid down their life every day, dying, suffering, passing through all manner of pains in order to protect our motherland. While we are outside, but those people are chasing blood on a daily basis in order to defend my mother, your uncle, your sister, your auntie, your brother. They have denied themselves access of public gathering, access of public relationship, access of moving around, access of association in order to give us what we want. May Chukwu guide and protect these people. May Chukwu those that have paid the utmost price, may your spirit rise and enter us so that we will move this struggle to the new dimension. We need our freedom. May your people never abandon us. May the spirit of those who have died during the Biafran War, before the Biafran War, and after the Biafran War, and still now, may your spirit never rest in peace, and may your spirit rise up to cause more problem for our enemies, to wreak more havoc to our enemies. Your spirit will never rest until you destroy our enemies. That's when your spirit will rest, because you died to give us freedom, and freedom we have not gotten. So your spirit need to fight on until the freedom is being restored. Then the people who are alive will honor you in Biafra land, because the only thing that will make your spirit to rest is when Biafra flag is raised up and you people are being honored in Biafra land as a nation, as a group that have gotten their freedom, not in another man's land. That is when your spirit will rest. And I pray, may Chukwu Okike Abiama grant me my heart desire, free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and give us this restoration of Biafra, so that all of us can move on and enjoy the blessings and the promise of Chukwu Okike Abiama towards us. I pray. Onye ọbụla chelu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu echiche ọjọọ, ezinụlọ onye ahụ ga-ewela anazi elu mmiri. Onye ọbụla tiri aka n'obi si na ya ma adịchanata ndụ ka Mazi wepụta, aka ahụ o ji wee ti n'obi ahụ ga-akpọnwụ. Obi ahụ etikwara aka ahụ ya enwe ọya obi, ọ ya enwe kansa obi, ọ ya enwe liver cancer, ọ ya enwe kidney cancer. Onye ọbụla si na Mazi ama apụta n'ije a, onye ahụ ga-ewela anazi elu mmiri na Eke, wela anazi elu mmiri n'Orie, wela anazi elu mmiri na Afọ, wela anazi elu mmiri na Nkwọ. Eze Ebube, anyị ataga afọ a wee sị gị binye n'ike na ebube. Enough is enough. Anyị afụwaga anya. A lot have happened. Wee na-akpọgwu Chukwu Okike Abiama. Enye na anyị Biafra mgbe Mazi nwugolu. Nye anyị Biafra kịta Mazi Nnamdi Kanu dị ndụ, maka na ọsọsọ ya nwere ike position Biafra ka anyị yaleta afụfụ, ka anyị yale dịka Nigeria. Maka na inye anyị Biafra mgbe Mazi na-anọrọzi, onwere ozu uru ọ baara anyị. Maka na afụghọ m onye gị nwere ike idozi ala Biafra karịa onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Wee na-asị gị nye anyị akịta ọka dị ndụ ka o nwee ike wee gbazie ya, tinye ya o kwesịrị ịdị before o wee ka nka. Maka na ọ bụla ife ofu mbọchị, ọ bụlọkwa na ife mkpụrụ ụbọchị na-abụ, ọ ife ga-eteki years. Mana inye kịta ọka dị young, o wee nwee ike wee dozie ya, anyị wee yali na-achị azụ na Egypt, anyị wee yali na-achị azụ na afụfụ anyị na-ata. Wee yọọ gị nke a, si gị meelụ m ya ka m wee malụ na ibu Chukwu Okike Abiama onye pụrụ ime ihe niile. Ana m atụ anya good news. Ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị. Eze Ebube amaghị m ekpe, amaghị m agọ, amaghị m ekwu, mana ama m n'ime obi m karịa ka m maara onwe m. Wee sị gị, ọ bụrụ na m ji obi dị ọcha wee kpee ekpere a, Chukwu Okike Abiama zaa m ya. Ọ bụrụ na m ejighị obi dị ọcha wee kpee ekpere ya nụ a, Chukwu Okike Abiama bụọ m ọnụ. Ọ na mkpere ka ọ ga-adị na Eke, ọ na-aka ọ ga-adị n'Orie, ọ na-aka ọ ga-adị n'Afọ, ọ na-aka ọ ga-adị na Nkwọ. Ise ise ise. Ndị be anyị, ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta, wee sị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ. Asị m mmiri ata na mazụ anwụ na nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Onye unu na n'ụlọ n'ụbọchị nke taata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 in Biafra land. Abịago n'ụbọchị nke taata wee na-agwa unu nke bụ eziokwu. Kedu ebe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu nọ? Nigeria have happened to all of us, everyone, onye ọbụla. And it is a pity that na the people a na-azọ ka azọpụta enwebela onye sala anya. The condition of Biafra today and the condition of Nigeria, the only thing that gives me joy is that those one Nigeria are still suffering more than we Biafrans, because the reason is that we the Biafrans, we IPOB, we think we know what is ahead, we know what is coming, so we prepare. Unless much as you hear Nadia, you prepare yourself, then you can suffer with them. Now, actually, Jundi obedient movement question. What is the next level? Okwasago Peter Obi n'anya vum na. Omegonye obuna vum n'anya. The problem of ndị isi ojii is that we will get information, but we will not take it serious. The problem of a black man, the problem of Nigeria is that they will be always waiting for a specific position that information will come before they will believe it. In this OG, the difference between the Western world and the black people is that the Western world gets their information in different ways. They don't neglect any information that comes to their table. They take it serious regardless of the whoever that passes them that information. They will do something they call prevention is better than cure in case of necessity. If this thing this guy is saying, we know he's not in any government position, but do you know how he got the information? Let us work and protect some things. Now, in every man's life, in every plan, and we are about plan A, plan B, plan C, even plan D and plan F. But in a black man's life, in an Igbo man's life, And when the plan A, and plan B. Igbo man may be in Hausa na akpọ akpomi. You don't think about tomorrow. You just feel like nothing will happen. I can remember that people are shouting, if Tinubu win, person like our brother Magnus Oraka, some of you will say, Mas, don't call him our brother, this and that. Do you know why? I have already decided to be diplomatic in my talking, to tell you the truth. Since some of you said Mazi Nnamdi is too instructive and abusive, let me reduce it to the one you want to hear. Our brother Magnus Oraka, I want you to post the video you made, which you called the Poker King, or the poker game, about where you made when the day the Court of Appeal discharged and acquitted Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and you say that the Court of Appeal should hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that they want to release him because they don't want P2B to win. I want to ask you, now they have followed your own heart desire by detaining Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. According to you in that video, you say that if IPOB did not say anything, did not interfere in a Nigerian election, and they ring P2B out, that you, Magnus Oraka, and your fellow Niger Delta or your fellow South, we fight for the freedom of your own people. Now, I want you to go back to that your video and tell me, Kedifi Kaneche, what are you waiting for? Those our people, the reverend fathers and pastors, the Lord said to me that Tinubu can never become president. Meanwhile, in 2015, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in his broadcast said that Tinubu is the next president after the 8 years reign of Buhari. At that point, Buhari have not contested for the second tenure. That was the first tenure of late Muhammad Buhari. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu foreseeing what will happen in 2023. That was 2015. And he told you people that after 80 years of a Muslim man, a northern person, that Tinubu, he didn't say a Yoruba person. He didn't say he see a Yoruba man coming out. No, he called by name and he gives you the right name. He said, Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, a drug dealer who is not from Nigeria, will be the next president. But all of you neglected this message. Now those messages have come and passed. The only thing the bloggers are doing now is to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and say, oh, he said this. He said a lot of things which have come to pass. The question now is, can he pattern actually be taught of follow that in? Since everything oku na biana mezu and the solution, why can't you follow the solution since you have known that he is the only true prophet that have reigned and is still reigning in our own time? He is still alive, suffering for you and me. And everything he have said before he was kidnapped have come to pass. And there is a solution to stop your suffering that he have put in a place. What you need is to rise up and follow that solution. The question on Najunu Nabo, what are you waiting to follow that solution so that you will stop suffering? So that you will have a better life. That name Nigeria is already a cursed name. That name Nigeria is already a forbidden name before heaven. That name Nigeria irritates God. That name Nigeria provoke God. That name Nigeria make God to be angry in every human being that is using the name Nigeria to call him. And that is why God have abandoned Nigeria, because something is irritating him and they are bringing that into him on a daily basis. What do you expect him to do apart from laying curse on you? You are asking me for something. I told you, come on, stop this. I don't like it. Stop talking about this to me. I don't like it. You keep on repeating that thing to me. I will get upset. I will get angry. And I will do you something that will pain you. Today, all of you, Go and check Nigerian strategies of increasing the price of a pump, fuel pump. It is the same strategy. Until today, Nigeria cannot understand that. Anytime Nigeria, the government want to increase their price in anything, they will first of all make that thing to be scarce. When it is scarce, if they want to put the price in 500, they will make it to scarce so that people will start selling it 2,000 naira, 1,005, 1,800, 900. That is times 2 of the price they want to put it. That is the strategies of Nigeria government. So that when you will start buying it 2,000, 1,500, 3,000, the Nigeria government, the price is supposed to be at least 100 or 150. Now that you are now buying it 2,000 and 1,500, they will leave it to be more scarce, so that it will now you will be start adapting to the suffering, because you will now be used to the suffer. You will now say, okay, let us continue. We can't do anything. When you have now succumbed, when they now get what they want, the Nigerian government will now come in and say they are coming to help you. They will not tell you, they say they have given order for everybody to start selling 500. It's no longer 1,500. Any person sees selling 1,500 will be, the filling station will be closed. This thing will happen. They will penalize the person. Meanwhile, they are the people that set up that very strategy. Now, you that is buying it 1,500, you forget the original price is 100 naira or 150. Now, you are now happy that the government have reduced the price from 1,500 to 500 without asking question, which price did the government lifted it from? That very strategy, how you cannot ask yourself today. Fuel pump is almost 400 and something from NNPC. Then ordinary filling station will sell 600, 700, because if you look calculative, you are not smart. In Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's brokers, he say you should buy your bicycle, that a time will come you will need it. Have that time not come? I see people trekking. Now, what is the fate of the Igbo man today? The first subsidy they want to remove, are you aware that is, have you asked yourself, why Jonathan failed to remove it? Why did he not stand that Jonathan will not remove first subsidy? Have you asked yourself this question? I know many of you are malo this one. Let me bust your brain. Omo MAP. Ezioku Bondo. Well, guys, Abu Mezibote, student of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we see ahead. We see something before it started. Now, some of you will be shouting, fuel subsidy. Why Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to remove fuel subsidy? And the Northern Caliphate and the Northern leaders, all of them, nobody is against it. Go and check the people that is against fuel subsidy, the few of the South, because they are ignorant. If you are not ignorant, the first thing you will check is, why is the Northern Caliphate, why the Fulanis not talking anything, not making press statement concerning it? The reason is because the person they want to remove fuel subsidy and they will now empower is Dangote from the north. Now, can you stop Jonathan from not removing fuel subsidy? Why do they organize the Yoruba criminal pastors with some uncircumcised Fulanis and the confused Igbo people to protest against Jonathan for the removal of fuel subsidy? In case you don't know, if Jonathan removed fuel subsidy under his tenure, automatically Warri Refinery Warri Refinery will start functioning. The South will have a functioning refinery, and by that it will create job opportunity. You to have more than 200,000 Ijo, Irobo, Ishekiri, and the other part of the southeast, it will create job for them. And the Fulanis will not benefit from that. Methuselah the Melchizedek, greetings from here. And the Fulanis will not benefit from that very thing, because the Jonathan's administration will open the refinery in the South, which the federal government, out of their hatred, hammer for the South, because I choose to use the name that the South call themselves. But to me, South does not exist. What exists is Eastern region. And that's what you are. Because of that, they stood and rise against Jonathan. And the people who rise, who masterminded that very protest, 90% of them are the Yoruba, including the Femi, the one they killed, the Nigeria government, killed his parents, which is Kuti's family. They participated out of their stupidity. Your father was killed by Nigeria government. Your mother was thrown out of window. Yet, you as their son don't have brain to think, to know the kind of protest you're supposed to engage yourself, and the one you don't know, the one that is a trap. They use you to trap your brother down, and they are happy. That's why most of times I don't take them serious when they are suffering from their own, what their father suffered, because you're supposed to learn from your father enough to be more intelligent than your father and be more powerful than your father. The fella Kuti will be disappointed to his children for participating in that very protest against Jonathan. Because if Fela Kuti was alive, he will stood by Jonathan, not protesting against Jonathan for the removal of subsidy. Now, the refinery have built in Yoruba land by a Fulani man. Now, the Yorubas will shut up and the first subsidy will be removed, because the job and everything will be in Yoruba land. Common sense is not common. Not everybody have common sense. You can't reason. Today, Asari Tukumbo is with the street urchin, street youth he recruited from the Niger Delta. The Niger Delta supposed to, the youth that are supposed to be mechanical engineers and petroleum engineers, he recruited them, he turned them to street urchins, take them to Abuja, turned them to political tout to protect somebody that is more sophisticated in all ramifications. You want to protect him because you don't have brain. Iweluche, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Now, coming to you people, I ask you, Ajwamungi again, Kedebu no ndi Igbo. Igbo nwe mmadụ. Igbo love themselves. What type of love do you have for yourself? To be honest with you, I keep on saying this. Many people have argued it, and I said it time without number. We don't love ourselves. I know the meaning of love. Love has no condition. Where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today? Since the court have adjourned the case till September, do you hear any person making any move or any person from Igbo land rising up? When I tell people that the Fulanis are more educated, smart, and they have sense more than the Igbo people, some of you who think Igbo man is this, Igbo man is that, will argue it. But look at the politics they are playing in Nigeria, which me and you is seeing. Who is more, who play more politics than each other? Who is using each other? Because I can only use you when I am smarter than you. I can only use you when I have brain more than you. I can only play you when I am more intelligent than you. Now, Ndi Fulani is using Ndi Igbo. What does that mean? That they are more smarter than you. You don't tell me it's because the Fulani has power. The question is, how do they get the power? Because they are smarter than you. They take it. How do they achieve the power? Because they are intelligent more than you. They take it. Before you start portioning blame on any person, what have you done on your own? Check your record. In what place can we place you? Have you seen a Fulani person telling you, I am a Fulani man, I am a Kaduna man, I don't see this person from Jigawa as my brother. I am a Katsina man. I am not a brother to Kano man. Have you seen any person, any northern person contesting for anything or coming out? They tell you, oh, in this Kaduna now, the Kaduna Katsina South have ruled, Katsina North have not ruled. You can't see that such division among them. But come to Alimo. Oh, well, a man have ruled us for 80 years. Allah have not ruled. Oba have ruled. Udemili have ruled. Okanot have not ruled. Very confused people. And they don't want me to say it. Now, let us come to obedient movement. When I told you people that obedient movement is just equal to Igbo movement, that 95% of obedient movements are Igbos. Some of you argued it because Peter Obi now Batana Kanu. You will see crowd full everywhere. They never throw him a stone. They never castigated him. I say that this is a politics. I have been into politics. I know what it means for them not to stone Peter Obi. I know what it means for them not to attack Peter Obi. Because they are on a mission, hand on a mission. And what is that mission? That mission is to destroy IPOB. And in order to destroy IPOB, they cannot jeopardize themselves by throwing stone on Peter Obi, because the moment they throw stone on Peter Obi, the other Igbos who are supporting Peter Obi will withdraw and know that we better join IPOB. In order to destroy IPOB, they will show a fake love to Peter Obi. I told you people that these people don't love Peter Obi. You say no, Nigerian youth are waking up. Go and get your PVC. Now, Otajigo, where is P Square? Where is P Square? Or can I wait? If you don't have your PVC, don't come to my office. That one have died natural death. Where are the pastors that told you, I see Peter Obi being arrested, with Tinubu will not be sworn in. I see Atiku being arrested, and the day I see Peter Obi being declared winner. Somebody be president, an incumbent president. Peter Obi questioning that this is not Ngige. Jagaban is a drug dealer, a tough drug dealer, a mafian, or military man, but he's a mafian. If you don't know what is mafian, mafians are more wicked, dangerous than the military. Many of you don't know this. Mafians are more wicked, more dangerous. They are ready to execute. They are playing of game. Before you come to me, before you see me, I don't see you. I told them that the game the Fulanis are playing is, they have planned these things. Peter Obi will come to the north. They will come out in mass and they cheer Peter Obi up to convince an Igbo man to abandon Biafra, to say, oh, they love Peter Obi, to convince you that you can IPOB, to join the obedient movement, because that is what they want, to destroy it. They know that the day of the election, any person that votes Peter Obi for North, they will kill the person. They have already told their people, never you vote Labour Party in the North. They know, they plan all these things, that any place in the North, Peter Obi managed to convince them to vote for him, they will use violence to destroy it. That is their initial plan. But because you are unintelligent, but because you are not smart to understand the game, when one of the northern person was asked before the election, What is the achievement of P2B? He told them that P2B was able to dismantle IPOB, that they are no longer talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Biafra. They are not talking about Obedient movement. That is the only achievement he said that P2B have achieved, which means that was the reason they brought him out. But all of you, out of your kangaroo brain, the same way, Animagunu now, there is no hope in Nigerian judiciary. Some of you, out of your stupidity, you believe that INEC will release a document that will implicate them because of P2B. Have you asked yourself, if Bola Ahmed Tinubu can single-handedly make the Buhari the president on his own, for him to become president, is it P2B that is nobody that will now stop Bola Ahmed Tinubu? Can P2B boast of any governor that he have made? The answer is no. Bola Ahmed Tinubu can boast of different criminals he have made governors. Criminals like him. And these are the people that will defend him. The same way, in the military, he have fixed his own Yoruba men, those that are loyal to him. This is what they call cabals, building cabals. He built that cabal. It is called your root, your taproot, or they shaky. Now, it's a Obajugodolu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in DSS dungeon, suffering. Everything I have told you people have come to pass. The only thing that is remaining now is your suffering, which you are the cause because you have refused to follow. You have refused to follow the solution. Today, what is the hope of P2B? Nigerian court, judiciary, not to Anambra state election or presidential election, where the world powers have already supported him, supported Tinubu, and you can come and say, oh, because of P2B, Tinubu did not win election. Then we are now giving the results not on the second person, to the third. And they are crying that such thing happened in Imo State. And they think it will happen in the presidential level. But it's not possible. It is impossible. Okay, now, obedient movement, what next? I know the next thing they will tell you now is, oh, let's wait. 2027, we will vote him out. The question now, did you vote him in? So how can you vote somebody that you did not vote in out? The same thing, they tell you, we will let us manage to suffer these 4 years under the first tenure of late Muhammad Buhari. After you suffer for the first year, was you able to vote him out in 2019? If you know the meaning of power, that is why many people, that's why I call Jonathan a woman, because Jonathan remained the only confused, weak president Nigeria have ever produced. Jonathan built more than 14 universities in the north with more than 104 Almajiri school without building anything for his own people. Even road to Otuokwes, Jonathan did not get. But he pleased others to displease himself and displease his own people. That is what Ndibo is doing today. Pleasing others and displeasing their own people. No matter how we speak, the reason we are suffering today is because all our West has no actions. When you tell Nigeria is suffering today, they are buying fuel almost 600, 700 per liter for pump price. Not per liter, because even the liter is not complete. If you buy 3 or 4 liters, it will be like 2 liters. Yet you are buying it times 2. Now, when you tell the Nigerian youth to rise up, they will tell you, why are we going to rise up? I beg, leave that in. They will not tell the pastor, I see Nigeria becoming great again. How can Nigeria become great? What will make them great? What will make Nigeria great? Nothing. Now, China embarked on revolution. Okay, the level and the stage, the corruption and the hardship in China reach What level before the youth of the China, before the citizens of China embark on the revolution to rebuild China? Can any of you tell me? Nigeria have extended that level, yet you cannot rise up. Nigerian man is willing to go and die in Mediterranean Sea than to fight. I see some of the video where they are fighting themselves in a filling station, in a queue, because that is the government teacher. That is exactly what the government teaches. Forget about them. Fight yourselves. Fighting yourself. Get the level India, Nlugolu, before they pick up revolution. You are suffering while you are dying. You don't want to die, but you are dying on a daily basis. Ghana, Nigeria, Tata. Ghana village ni na Nigeria. As long as Ghana, the whole village, more than 100,000 people are suffering from cancer, liver problem, kidney problem, malaria, without money to cure it. They are dying on a daily basis. Those things are untimely death with a minor disease, because those people, one, they don't even have access to internet to cry out. What Matthias Cezak is doing here, those one he's doing is because those one called him. If Matthias Cezak mistakenly travel to any village to see people that are dying without help, trailer 20 cannot carry them. I am telling you because I am receiving calls every day. Yet you relax. It have not gotten to the time you will rise up. The only thing in a make it able, Mazi, do you have contact? I want to travel out. And my yelling contact. You will die in Nigeria because since you have PVC, call your PVC. Protect your pastors. Call them to give you contact. What are you waiting to end Nigeria? You are seeking for people for your mandate in court. Do you demonstrate to show that your mandate was stealing? On what condition Capito be into his followers not to protest? What is the reason behind? Now, I must go plan. They have planned out how to make Dangote trillionaire, not billionaire again. Trillionaire. All the things that make Dangote billionaire today, all of them, 99.9% of it come from Biafra land. Yet, on well only boast of being a billionaire through the natural resources that come from your land. And when on your south is Shekiri, Nge boast of being a billionaire through the natural resources in his own land. Can you tell me that Teketom is living fine by making his people, mimicking them, by turning his people to street urchins, by turning his own youth to a political tout? Tompolo, are you living fine? EFCC is looking for you. The case you have with EFCC that led the Nigerian government to burn your father's house and they take over your university. Have they given you the university back? Did they rebuild your father's house back? The answer is no. That case is still open. Any day they want to take you out or you start fighting for your right again, the EFCC will come for you. They will give you the money, you will invest it. When they want to take it, they will come for you and take it. Now, Kedoni Shekiri man gashing that as a proudly Shekiri, the oil in your land, you have access, you have oil well. Today, I was watching Daddy Freeze, I think with Bongoli yesterday, where they were discussing about the effect of air pollution and the rest of them. And one of the obedient called, I have forgotten his name, and he said, "Oh, let us support this government. We have won, nothing. At least next 4 years, we have to wait. Next 4 years, we'll vote him out." And I was like, is this guy normal? Somebody that your vote did not count, somebody that you did not vote in, somebody that you couldn't stop is when he is not a president. Is it when he is the commander-in-chief of armed forces? When he command your grandfather, your father, even your forefather that have died, he command them to do whatever. He command the spirit of your father in the grave. So is that time you will now vote him out? So Imahano revolution is the only thing that can stop Tinubu. Up till now, the obedient movement don't know that the only thing that can stop all these shenanigans is embarking on a very bloody revolution. They will now know that you need a new Nigeria. You don't get a new Nigeria in a platter of gold. What you are seeking is equivalent to seeking for freedom. That is what IPOB is seeking for. And for you to get it, you must pass a very one procedure, which is a bloody revolution. It is taken, not given. You can't get a better Nigeria. Nigeria have spoiled and damaged beyond repair. Nigeria is like a car without engine. And the people, I have come to a conclusion that the problem of Nigeria is not the politician. The problem of Nigeria is Nigerian youth and Nigerian citizens. The politicians are more good and they are more. In fact, they are not even the problem, because when you subjected yourself to be weak and they become a foolish somebody, your oppressor, who are you? In every nation, the power and the power of a citizen is always bigger and higher than every other government of position. But in the case of Nigeria, reverse is the case. Obedient movement, which is 90% Igbos, because the only people who native every day is Igbo. Have you seen any northern person still talking about obedient? Since all these things in Naga, if you go near north and complain against Tinubu, you can't see it. This is all their plans. I challenge you. During P2B, we have so many Fulani TVs talking about obedience, telling you they are obedient. Before election, go and check all of them. You can't see any of them again talking, because they have achieved what they want. What they needed, why they come out to support P2B, is to destroy IPOB. The moment they see that 90% of Ndibo have abandoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and joined the obedient movement, all of them go inside, because that is what they initially want. The moment they kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, their problem is, how can we get these people to support our next election and abandon their leader in DSS dungeon? That was their headache. Until there was let me tell you, P2B, with the information I am getting, P2B is being sponsored by Tinubu and the British. P2B is not serious about Igbo president. He is being used to make sure that the Igbos are subjected and subdued to become one Nigeria. The moment they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the North and the Yorubas entered into a total confusion. They don't know how to go to get the Southeast involved in their next election, because they know they approach Atiku Abubakar to step down for P2B to contest for PDP, and the people that advise them say, if Atiku mistakenly stepped down for P2B and the P2B used the platform of PDP to contest, it means that now the Yorubas and the North are Katiela Okukaki. It simply means that the Yorubas and the North just sit down, that he will become the president. It will be more difficult for you to ring it, because the Nigerian youths are naive of your plans. Most people don't understand your games. They will vote massively that you cannot ring it, and that will make people because the votes from Atiku's side will go to him. They say the only way out is once we buy him, we will tell him to move out before they will conduct primaries. Then told him that you need to leave PDP before the PDP primary, because if you are in PDP after primary, Igbo will realize that we don't want them, and we cannot convince them that we want them. We will do it in a way that it will not be suspicious to them, because they are not smart, they are not wise, they don't know what is political game. They keep on planning, and all these things they are planning from A to Z, P2B is aware of it. It's not unknown to him. How can we abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? P2B is aware. How can we lure IPOB and some Igbos to vote, to come out to participate in election? P2B is aware, because he is the center, the person they want to use to play the game. So they have already, he knows everything from onset. Until they call him to come to England, and he meet Boris Johnson and the other evil people there. And after it, he come back the next day, he became to Kwashoko party. He became to Mushroom party, because he know that party can never take anything. The moment he entered there, go and check the video I made that say this man is a sellout. I was the first person to make video telling people that P2B is an agent, that they have collected money. And I stand on that very track. Until the day I will still repost that video. On a very good day when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and they tell you the role P2B played, all of you will know that everything I am telling you, I am 100% sure of it. Then plan and plan and plan how to make sure that they confuse Ndi Igbo, to make Ndi Igbo abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to make Ndi Igbo abandon their freedom. That is the plan. That is the reason. If P2B want to be governor, want to be president of, as a person who comes from Igbo region, the first thing he need to do before the campaign to PDP, to this Mushroom party, is to consult the Ohaneze, his fellow betrayers, his fellow criminals, governors, the Southeast governors, and the other people that are with him. He will have meeting with them. Say, this is where I am going. But he never have meeting with all these people. That is why they now told him, you are alone. Go and make investigation. The problem with P2B and Olisametu is because P2B the camp without telling Olisametu the reasons. And Olisametu was a right man hand of P2B. It's after on Olisametu is now getting information and all those things as a criminal like him. That is why Dave Umahi himself told you that how can you decamp without making consultation from your own region? In Apota for president, you did not consult the people you come with the same place. On going for such thing. Some of you will be saying Eastern governors did not support P2B. Did the P2B consult them? Did the P2B consult Eastern governors? Ibulu governor, if you are a governor, let's forget that these people are criminal. If you are in the shoe of the stupid Dave Umahi, will you support P2B who refuse to consult you before joining anything or before doing anything? Atiku Abubakar is a PDP man, but before he declared his intention, he consulted both APC, both traditional rulers, everybody in the north. He may consult them, including the Kwakwashoko, Abi Kwankwasho of the New Nigerian People's Party. But P2B did not. Yet, You think it is all about this and that. You think, oh, they did not support him. Why would Hope Uzodinma be against him? You neglected them. Today, they have succeeded abandoning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS dungeon. They have succeeded in lulling the Igbo out. They have succeeded making Labour Party Igbo obedient Igbo movement. Go and watch the video of Asari Tukumbo. When he's addressing the obedient, did you see him addressing obedient as a Nigerian? No. He addressed obedient as an Igbo movement. Because the law is enough. Because the Igbo are not smart. And that is why any person if you want to target obedience today, target Igbos. Go and check the whole people they beat in Lagos not to vote. They are Igbos. Check the people that destroy their things in the north. They are Igbos living in the north. What does that mean to you? Igbo movement. Onye Igbo ga-abụ president Chibonye Hausa, Chibonye Fulani, na one Nigeria. You must be very crazy. Tell me one government or one person that will come to rule a nation without consulting his homeland. Somebody right here, Peter B didn't run for the southeast. No, he ran for the northeast. He ran for the north or west, Otele. If Peter Obi did not run for the southeast, why didn't he win the whole state in the north as he did in the southeast? Why didn't he win the whole state in the west as he did in the southeast? Why didn't he win even in the neighboring place here, south-south? He lose in River State. He lose in Cross River State. The two biggest states in the south, he lose there. So where did he run? Which people are the people supporting him? The minority. Edo State, that is not up to 500,000 population. These are the places Peter Obi win. Why didn't he win in Kano? Why didn't he win in Katsina? Why didn't he win in Kaduna? The places there is a populations. Because some of you are not smart. Emmanuel politics. Go and get your PVC. The whole youth have rising up. Ngunu, there is no youth that have rising up for an Igbo man. This is a strategy to kill Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is a strategy to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. None of you listening. Tata, you are making noise. Tata, you are shouting. For you to buy 50 liters, you will spend 50,000 naira to buy 50 liters to fill your tank. How much is your salary? Ego lebe ego onwagi. Now, all these things have played out. Where is the position of Ndi Igbo in Nigeria today? Kedebe bu Ndi Igbo, kedebe ihe bụ oke Ndi Igbo. Now, when we say kitchen cabinet, when I say kitchen cabinet of this Bola Ahmed Tinubu, do you know the meaning of kitchen cabinet? Kitchen cabinets are the top officials that are ruling the country alongside the president. Do you know that an Igbo man is not among the kitchen cabinet? When I say kitchen cabinet, I mean the president. He is not an Igbo man. The Senate president is not an Igbo man. The vice president is not an Igbo man. The speaker is not an Igbo man. The deputy speaker is not an Igbo man. The deputy senator is not also an Igbo man. The chief of army staff is not an Igbo man. The chief of navy is not an Igbo man. The custom chairman is not an Igbo man. Road safety chairman is not an Igbo man. The Minister of Foreign Affairs or whatever it's called, it's not an Igbo man. Go and check every important positions that made up a nation. There is no single Igbo man there. Now, what makes you think that you are part of this country? Lagos State and Abuja, how many votes did the P2B get in Lagos? And how many votes did the Tinubu get? Do you know? You see why I say the Igbo man is not a smart man. Listen, that you do business, you buy something 100 naira, you sell 110, you make your profit. That is not a smartness. That is a transaction. If there is a system of government, you will see that you are not smart. Because come to Europe, Western world here, where government will fix prices of goods that we will be selling, you will see that we are not smart. The reason you think that an Igbo man is smart is because Nigeria don't have price control. If Nigeria have goods price control, you see that a Yoruba man will be making profit like every other person. Because the government, if you this water now, the government to fix the price here in Italy, you cannot buy it different price in any place. If you don't want to sell it, you close your shop. And the government knows the tax. How many votes did the Tinubu get in Lagos? P2B top Tinubu with not more than 100,000 votes. Now go and check River State. How many votes did Tinubu use to dust P2B in River State? Go and check Katsina State. How many votes did Tinubu use to dust P2B? The question you will ask yourself, in total score, how many votes did the P2B score? And how many votes did Tinubu score? Scores. What is the scores in Agbo State? It's like what I tell people. When they tell you, they want to tell you that P2B win Lagos, because they will know that if they give P2B Lagos in a day like this, they'll say, P2B won Lagos. Yes, he won Lagos with how many with how many digit number? He won Abuja with how many digit number? They set you up. That is smartness. That is the game. So that so that you will feel inclusive. Now, if all these things is happening how you think, why is Igbo man not being appointed as a chief of army staff, as a chief of the justice of the federation, or any kitchen cabinet? Why is Igbo man not appointed? Why is Igbo man not in the Senate? Why is Igbo man not in a speaker? Or is Igbo people not in APC? Why? Because you are not smart. They play you the game of smartness. You are there in Ebuga, Iga school, in Makanda Ibu, in Asura English. I am coming. Otele. You see my Hana Kowa. Anna about politics, Mario politics. Politics. You have now that I see many people are using Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Where are the useless Bini bloggers? Where are they today? Tomorrow you will come and tell me that useless Bini bloggers join you to vote for P2B because you need to lost smart. When your enemies support somebody that you know, when the enemy is at peace with you, know that you are doing something that will favor them. When your enemy starts supporting you, know that you are doing something that will favor them. That you are now killing yourself. But when you see somebody say it, you say, oh, what is this one talking? Now, what is the condition of an Igbo man in Nigeria? What is the condition of the South and Southeast? Everybody is suffering today. You think Tinubu government will favor an Igbo man? Tinubu government will only favor the Yorubas and the North, because that is it. The refinery today, Dangote built it. Look at how they shared it. so that you will know they are very smart, so that you will know that they are more smarter and more educative more than you. They are intelligent more than you. See the game here. In case you don't know, listen, pay attention. Let me pause for your brain. Can piawagi brain. Get it, can piawagi brain. No brain no gnisi. Oil. The oil that will be producing kerosene, energy, and magotaglia. In that crude oil, you can get about 100 or more than products in one crude oil. Now, Dangote is a northern man, a Fulani caliphate from the north. He is not handling any government position. He is not in any government parastatals. And what they are standing on government, they plan it, they make it a private business. Dangote will be the owner of the refinery. He will build the refinery. He will take the refinery, and his own percentage will be going to him. Now, the Yoruba will not allow that to happen. The Yoruba will stop it. What do they do to get Yoruba involved? They now say, okay, Yoruba people, relax. We are the owners of these things. We will not build it in the north. We will build it in your land, so that the tax and the job creation will be in your land. The jobs, the tax, development will come to Yoruba land. Why we the north will take the lion's share as the owners of the company. Now, the materials that will be processed and the company will be built, because what is their people benefiting? The South is Shekiri man that is making power, he have oil. There's no job for you. Because if that refinery now creates 200,000 jobs, it means that at least if 20% of the workers don't have a house, they will now rent house, and they will now, it will extend people coming to build for Yoruba land. It will bring more development to Yoruba land. It will bring more building of hotel. It will attract foreigners also. The Yorubas benefit it more. Now, you as a South man, what do you benefit? What comes to your own? The North is the owner of the refinery. They take the lion's share as the owner. The Yorubas, the refinery was built in their land. Their own share is that it will bring more development and employ, reduce the population, the poverty in their land. Now, the natural resources, the petroleum, who is the owner? The Biafrans. What are you people going to benefit? Nothing. Do you know the reason they cannot take any person from the South serious? The reason is because the only thing the South will benefit is bringing their youth, who's supposed to be petroleum engineer, who's supposed to be mechanical engineer, who's supposed to be electrical engineer. It will turn them to street urchins, turn them to political tout. They will pay people like Tompolo, Teketom, and Asari Tukumba, and the general, and the rest of them to recruit your youth, and they turn them to a pipeline guy. They will be battling with the Nigerian military and the Nigerian police, JTF, and the youth will be dying. That is an anarchy. That is what the people that own the oil benefited. On Abakwagisi, on Aregikwagi Belunisi. As an Ijoman, what have you benefited from the oil in your land? Ogoni, Udi massacre is because of the oil. Ogoni today is a no-go area because of the oil, suffering. Somebody right here asked me, what is the solution? The solution is revolution. The solution is for the youth to rise up against the political criminals. The solution is bloody revolution, so that you will take it back. That is the only solution. Nothing more, nothing less. That is the way forward. You can't get new Nigeria anywhere. When people are saying that Nigeria have rise up, I ask them, Peter Obi is just one person. Maapia Bingo. It's just one person. If the youth support Peter Obi, what of the Senate? How do you people intend to change the Senate that will be making the law and be passing the bill that will be the president? Or do you expect Peter Obi to be using veto power or in everything he will be doing? That automatically make him a dictator, and the Senate can pass a law of no confidence and impeach him within 24 hours. But these people are Galo school, Hamalife. Now, what is really nice, since they cannot even interpret the laws, they hire a video. How can people be? I see one person telling you that the tribunal court have accepted a case that the Supreme Court have ruled. How can tribunal be reopen case that the Supreme Court have dismissed? Which means in this obedient movement, with their small brain, tribunal is bigger than Supreme Court. They don't even know the difference between Supreme Court, Court of Appeal, and the tribunal, electional tribunal. They don't know that the electional tribunal is the smallest. Once that one fails, you can go to appeal. From appeal, you go to Supreme, which is the last. They don't even know how it works. Today, where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Mention one thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have said that have not come to pass. And why are you not following him? You will see obedient. They will not tell you that on 2027, they will vote Jagaban out. Did you vote him in? If you cannot vote to the late Muhammad Buhari out in 2019, what make you think that you can vote Jagaban out? Do your vote count? Do your PVC matters? The beavers, they tell you, what is the use? You are going to court. You cannot even vote in your own candidate because you are still foolish. So you are waiting for the next 4 years to start shouting, go and get your PVC. Your PVC is your power again. Yet you cannot open your eyes. For how long will something happen to you before you start getting sense? Hospitals are not working. No schools. Do you know that Nigerian youth you are no longer even interested in school? Go and check it. Nigerian youth are that because they are miracle center exam. Jamb now is what they call it is miracle center. The one you will go there, the teachers will be writing on board for exam. They will be writing the question and the answer. Copy the one. They will tell you if you write number one, if you this line write answer number one, the other line will answer number two. Is that a student? That is why you can see a mechanical engineer. He don't even know how to fix any car. A computer engineer is begging me to configure his own phone for him. Or a graduate, somebody that studied a computer engineer, can configure all their phone. What makes you a computer engineer? You know what the meaning of computer engineer? His phone, bread. Is he a bread? Don't you know that phone is a computer? That you as a computer engineer, you're supposed to be the one to configure my phone. LOP 71, LOP 72, LOP 77, LOP 78, OB 79, 78, OD 90. Where are they? Kebono. Where are the obedient? The time to show your obedient movement is now. LOP 71, LOP 78, LOP. Agwamunu, now these things are just a bunch of fools. When I told them that the people that are shouting obedience don't know their left from right, some people think I don't know what I am saying. Now, are you people not ashamed? Oh, obedient, 10 million march in Port Harcourt, 20 million march in Kaduna, 10, 20, 30 million march in Lagos. Where are the 1 million march will stop this catastrophe that is happening in Nigeria? 1 million march of obedience will revise all the problems in Nigeria. But to tell that obedient movement is not up to 1,000 people, you are not seeing it. Those things are rented crowd. A going have phone, have put on social media, not constitute nuisance. I want them to prove me wrong. Let them march to the street. I am an IPOB member. Go to my platform. You will see me protesting to tell you that we are not just on social media. We are on ground. We do it physically and on social media. We are not the people you cannot see. P2B to reclaim his mandate. It's as simple as ABCD if he have followers. If there's any person answering obedience, if they are up to 1,000, because I don't sure now obedience reach 1,000, to be honest. Those people you see that voted for P2B, all these things are not obedient. Some of them are, even they ring many of them. 1 million march, if the obedient march 1 million, who is INEC to stop 1 million people? Who is Nigerian police to match one? Do Nigerian police, army, and everything join together? Do they reach 1 million? 1 week march, only 1 week. To every place, block everywhere. We change the narrative. Now to come on social media, come to comment section. I am proudly Obi Fowl. I'm not going to something. Now, there is a ndị Igbo ga-ata concrete. Only 1 million. 1 million. They say obedience is in Port Harcourt, they say 10 million march. In Lagos, they say 10 million march. In some states, 5 million march. Now that it requires only 1 million to change the narrative, you didn't see even 100. All of them now, they are hiding their faces like a morons. Configured morons. These are the things say our people are not water. Only know when you are being deceived. Know when you are getting advice from your enemy. Now, can you Igbo Mrapo Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na DSS dungeon? Where sobo obedient? What is the fate, the condition of you people in Nigeria today? Okay, the fate of Onyi Igbo. Now, you are proud, Ndị Igbo julebe niile. Any place you go and you don't see an Igbo man, Ngibocha is a curse that Igbos are scattered all over the world. It is a curse, it's not a blessing. Nobody pray for his family to scatter. People pray for their family to be one place. How many countries you see scattered all over the world like that? Even China, that is you see today. China in their homeland, they maintain China more than any other country. The next president after this Tinubu, 8 years, although that we don't have Biafra before then, the next president is El Rufai. Go and write it down. I am not telling you in another 8 years, the next president is El Rufai. After Tinubu, El Rufai will succeed him. They not born you well to stop him. They not born you well. They have already concluded the plan. El Rufai is the next president after Tinubu, in as far as you pray for one Nigeria to remain. And the imagine Mbulu Tinubu nga-apịawacha ga-eme ndị Igbo ịwa nga-akpa ndị Igbo eze na ndụ. In fact, if I am Tinubu, I will skin Igbo people alive. Mbulu Tinubu ihe ga-eme ndị Igbo ọkwa dis karikacha ha ji mme Now all this their foolishness, all this their gallant foolishness. Of course, ndị Igbo bụ ụsụ na. They will tell you, go all over the world. Indians all over the world. In Nigerian prison, how many Indians are there? In Nigerian prison, how many Indian people are in Nigerian prison? Go to India. Nigerians full India prison. Not Nigerians full in India prison. Igbos full India prison. Igbo full India prison. Come to Italy here. Apart from the useless Bini youth that don't know their left from right, I said useless Bini youth. Apart from them, the other people you can see in prison here are the Igbos. And the useless Bini youth, what take them to prison is because of they are useless Obado, no even know how to control them. Only caught and they're nothing more. What they are good is fighting. And bottle. That is what put them to prison, not even to anything. Petty criminal, not that is the only thing, nothing more. Go to Germany, see many Igbos in prison. How many Chinese have you seen in prison? How many Chinese have you seen in prison in Nigeria? How many Italian people have you seen in prison in Nigeria? How many German people you see in prison in Nigeria? How many American citizens you see in prison in Nigeria? You are happy. Go to Cambodia and see how our people are in prison. Go to Indonesia, see how our people are in prison. Go to any part of the world, see how our people are in prison. Is it a good thing? You are scattered. What are you? You scattered in what purpose? China scattered. How did China scatter? Come to China. Come to Nigeria. China is buying Nigeria. Go to Uganda. China is buying Uganda. Go to Kenya. China is buying Kenya. Go any part of the world. China is buying them off. You can't see a Chinese man in prison. China will come to your land, dominate you. So you are proud that you are in prison all over the world. Is that a proud? How many Chinese men have you seen call the police for a Chinese man? If you go in China, call a China police. But it's not possible. Or India man, not call India man police in Nigeria, in another man's land. And now what is joking already and not compare what you would. And now what is joking already and not compare what you with what is comparison? If you Chinese now, why is Nigeria not borrowing? Why is Nigeria not borrowing money to China? Rather, Nigeria is borrowing from China. Gotta go to there, go from here. You have to be ashamed of yourself. Every obedience. Before. Let's assume that Peter Obi is serious. Peter Obi shouldn't be the one to call for calmness after his mandate was stolen. But because he was paid to betray Igbo, Peter Obi is the current Nnamdi Azikiwe of our time. When the time of Nnamdi Azikiwe, on a fishy paka kefine well. And then Nnamdi Azikiwe put an uzadile in aga. Or not. Today, Kebo Tinyalan, That is the now we are making proud, we are scattered. Why won't you scatter? It is very painful. All na the Nigerian youth it really rise up for P2B. By now, you could have seen the northern people scattering everywhere, no protest also. All the protest, all the north, the south, the Yorubas supposed to start the protest. Now, I want to ask, what is it called? Nka de Camido, Emeka fan page. Ndị anụ adịka azịza ha nwere ọkpa azịza ihe ebe nna ebe nnekete dị mgbada anya nnekete dị mgbada amara m ihe ọ na-eyi m eyi ọ pụtara na the last time na-asị I can go to Abuja to die for P2B. P2B children are not in Nigeria. Nene mgbada anya, look at this mosquito. Are you not aware that P2B children are not in Nigeria when you were shouting obedient before the election? Are you not aware that P2B's children are not in Nigeria when you are saying that you are the oracle of the Mughals, that you will push P2B to Aso Rock? Are you not aware? Are you not aware that none of these politicians' children are in Nigeria when you were shouting obedient? So when it reached, which means you are not shouting obedient because of one Nigeria, you are shouting obedient because of P2B. If truly you need the new Nigeria, why are you saying you can't be among the people that will stop the swearing in of Tinubu? You could have fought for one Nigeria. As I am now, I am not in IPOB because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. No, I am in IPOB because of my freedom. So even if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu family say today, oh, we are no longer in support of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will continue. I will come out. The reason is because I come out not because of the family. I come out because of my freedom. What I am fighting is not about Kanu's family. It's about my freedom. That is why you see me here. But because you are paid by P2B and the agents, the money they paid you, you now realize that P2B children is in abroad. No, you are no longer interested in fighting one Nigeria. You are now telling people that P2B children is in this, is in that. That is their purpose. And when we speak it, you will get angry. You will be very angry. You have to, because the truth is bitter. And make them the idiot and na copy adi. Open kapia. That is it. Make only stamina. Odinda igba hop like this. Hanozia 1 year no. No. The pakoya na onya na aria kwashoko umu ya na aria umu nka nkori aju bini. You cannot think. The reason you don't see obedient movement fighting for new Nigeria again is because none of the obedient movements come out for new Nigeria. They pay them, they tell them, just shout P2B. That is the only thing. If these people were interested in new Nigeria, you could have seen them coming out in mass to protest. But because their primary motive that made them to push for this OB is to destroy IPOB. Now they cannot push any further because pushing any further will damage the plans of the enemies, those that paid them. If P2B eventually allow obedience to march on the street to claim his mandate, it will backfire him, backfire the people that paid him. Because they never projected him for president. They projected him to destroy IPOB. They projected him for Ndibo to abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and that you have achieved. Where is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today? Why are you not talking about him? How many bloggers are still talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How many people are still raising alarm? How many Ndibo? What is the press release of Ndibo towards the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What is the condition that Ndibo have given to Nigeria to be one Nigeria? Where are the Igbo, Hanes, and Ndibo? What stand do we have in Nigeria today? What are you going to say? This is what makes me a Nigeria. Why? What? Kanjogi. Do you know why the people that are media warriors of IPOB are very angry? And most of them, like me, abuse you people because most of you don't know what we are passing through. Person like me, I cannot travel anyhow. We have lost a lot of things. We have a lot of enemies because we speak the truth. The difference between us and the bloggers are the bloggers don't care about what comes out. We care. We don't carry news anyhow. Any news that has no meaning, has no effect, has no message, you can't see IPOB media warrior there. Every IPOB media warrior are in danger. You as a blogger, there is no danger you have. Only the hardship that you use your hand to get. And when we speak, you say, come to Nigeria. As if Mbatana Nigeria, kuchie mozo mkpuoga akanti inwe obala adoko ginimenti inwe udaizi abu esiginimenti na apota. Many of you, Amali Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na gabiga. Those of you that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, how market? Ohaneze ndị Igbo leaders that sold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for Igbo president. Those of you who deny yourselves, deny yourself because of Igbo president. How market? LP 76, LP 76, LP 79, Obi. How market? Kedu ka ahịa si ada? Keke si anyanwụ? Ke condition unu de segolu ndị Igbo? Peter Obi, how far? What is the condition of Igbo man? The Igbo man suffering today, the state of Igbo today are caused by Peter Obi. Igbo suffered from 1970 to date for the cause of Nnamdi Azikiwe. Today, Peter Obi have renewed that suffering again, giving them hope there is a judgment coming from judiciary. The Nigerian judiciary, me and you know. Hope will come from there. The hope what type of hope? The hope. The Nigerian chief judge, every judge in Nigeria is a good example of corruption. What is corruption? Just tell the person Nigerian judges. There is no any corruption. There is not any corruption you can define better than just telling the person that Nigerian judge. Who will deliver the message, the judgment, where there is a jagaban? Emalo the meaning of jagaban, a miloko. Emaliho a miloko. It is my turn. Before that it is my turn. I want to rule you. Hanes and Nibo make that statement. No. When Jagaban say a miloko, do you think that a miloko is coming from Peter Obi? When Jagaban tell you, oh, I will rule you, do you think that is John Nunyanwo? When he tell you that I want to be your president, these are men that say something and go for it. And what a men like that in our East. Behind when our East, a bunch of betrayers, criminals, animals, lower than animals, envy and jealous. Now, since the election, have Igbo come out to tell their position. You will soon name Second Niger Bridge, Buhari Bridge. You hear that there, man. We are shameless. If you can't get more than 100 that are potentially in a hand with Ike Ndala, mad people everywhere. Unu ga my fair, Maliye Nemunu. If I you to put you how market? Get the position of Ndigo, how market? Go and get your PVC, how market? PVC is your power, how market? If you don't have PVC, don't come to my office, how market? Nigerian youth are waking up, how market? Where are they? The whole Nigeria is supporting P2B, how far, how market? If they rig this election, we will do this, how market? Have they ring election? They can never swear in P2B, Tinubu, how market? The pastors, God showed me that P2B is the next president. How market? Is that God dead? Is God now author of confusion? The day of swearing in, God showed me Atiku will be arrested. P2B will be arrested. And I see military taking over. How market in the pastors? How far? Which one are we going to follow? When we call the reverend fathers and pastors, all these criminals, you will get angry. Oh, don't touch man of God. Touch not my touch not my anointed one and do my prophet no harm. Where are they? Have they sworn in Tinubu? Have they arrested P2B? Have they arrested Atiku? Have the military took over? These are the strategies they use to trap you people down, put you in this suffering. But when we tell you, you will not understand. Today, a pastor that is jobless, his house is now competing with the governor's and the senator's house. Get the job of a pastor. In the book of Deuteronomy, he said that take your tithe, bring your tithe to the house of Levi. Call the widows and the hopeless and the helpless, jobless Levites. Gather them in the gate of Levites. With your tithe. Chop your tithe there. In the other verse of Shigi, if you are staying in a long place where you cannot carry your tithe to the Levite, sell it, convert it to money. Then you come there, use it to buy alcohol. Manike, kai, champagne, Hennessy, Dombreyon, all this Nkwobi, nobody asks you to take your tithe to any pastor. Go and read your Bible. It is there. But you say, no, come and pay your tithe in the church. That your tithe. Asking a mother go Bible. I'm a home Bible, maka tithe and offering. Nation, Eli was killed, destroyed his family because his children eat from tithe. And the Lakum Waindinimio Apostle Suleiman, Lakasera, pastor. Bible, then you want me to be in the same frequency with you. God forbid bad thing. I am not in the same frequency with you. I know I'm about your wing. I'm not taking already. I know how I follow pastor preaching. Pastor quote volume Bible here. I will take that Bible, go the whole chapter to understand it. You don't quote one place for me and they deceive me. That is why go and read the book of Deuteronomy. A potassium, this one is the same Deuteronomy. Man shall not put what belongs to woman, and woman shall not put what belongs to man. You can have me Christian in trouser. Are you not a bingo? Ego kebi go taka nwa in the Bible. Ke ihe Bible maka the trouser. Dressing does not matter. Man, your tight matter. Criminal pastors. LOP 71, LOP 72, LOP 73, OB 74, Kerenke 75, OB 76. Mbulu Tinubu okwefu ihe ni na ngwo data ego ndị ni na jimu we me ha akada nga achawa shu ni na azu nga ewo okpoto nawa shu na azu ona okwefu ndị Igbo nya ndoli ka nga doliche ndị Igbo. That is the highest appointment in onye Igbo bụ ịdị na-ekpocha gota makachi una deserve imele ebele ndị Igbo deserve ebele. nwoke dị nsọ, nwoke dị nsọ. I mean, bụlọ nwoke dị nsọ, Blessing ọnụ. I challenge you for an open debate. It lasts here for 30 minutes without the people seeing how stupid you will look in this. I challenge you here. Can drop all a link. It lasts in debate with the Bible. I know quote. I now go na Bible. Yeah, Bible. And what you people are practicing in Nigeria. It lasts in 30 minutes without the whole world seeing how foolish and stupid you will be sounding. That means me, MAP, I will give you 1,000 euro and stop preaching about anything freedom. Even I will be going to your church every Sunday. 30 minutes in getting. Just an open challenge. With the same Bible in Agu, it can go Bible, you will in Bible. What do you know in the Bible? It's an Bible in the Bible. I my body in the Bible. I give you quotation. I'm going to give you God Deuteronomy. So that here I get our book of Ezekiel. We say, we quote. One place, Bible will say that a pastor will make use of your tithe and buy private jet and build mansions for his children, to train his children. Then can you call the reason the Chineke will destroy the Eli's family. But the Bible is in an go. Thou shalt not judge. Man, a pastor again at Mama the sinner. How did he know that the person is a sinner? That is judgment. He have already judged. Because for you to call somebody a sinner, you have judged the person to know that he's a sinner. He might get it. He got school. He got school. School, he got. That's how you will see a bingo Christianity. Tell you that it is Christianity that bring education. When you ask the person, what is education? Do you know that what I am doing here is education? Is an education. Is an education. So how do they bring education to you? Because some of you think that education be that's why English. Because you have not taken your time to ask Google or go to your encyclopedia to ask what is education. That is why Nigeria is suffering today. That is why, because the Nigeria don't know anything. Nigerian youth are useless. God bless Matthias, Isaac, and Methuselah Melchizedek. You people are doing a great job with others that are rising up. Abalance the media. God bless you all. You people are doing wonderfully well in terms of delivering our people from this mental slavery. Unu na-eme ọfụma, jidenu kunu ji na unu na-eme ọfụma. If Matthias says that, Methuselah Melchizedek, Abalance the media, these people, toilet for you people, unu na-eme ọfụma. Ọbụla ọnụ, ife ya na-eme ọfụma, gwa na ọ na-eme ọfụma. Ife ọ na-eme nke ọjọọ, gwa na ọ na-eme ihe ọjọọ. Jealous na any person. Don't jealous any person. Nke ọ ga-eme ka ọ ga-eme kele ọlụ eke. Ekele ọlụ eke. Play your own. Ọ bụrụ na ọ bụla Matthias Ezeaku, gaa cheke since Matthias Ezeaku bido, o nwego onye pastor ifu hilụrụ onye police. O nwego any pastor ifu hilụrụ onye dangụlọ. All Matthias Ezeaku stop low because that miracle will trace the person to his house. Before the arrival of Matthias Ezeaku, every Sunday, pastors will be healing a cripple and a blind people. But the moment Pastor Saint Matthias Ezeaku and Saint Abalance and Saint Methuselah Melchizedek arrive, and Saint Paul arrive, all those things disappear. Go to first. Go to break. Eberhard is now. Who are you? I am you are a spirit, because that things cannot be scientifically proven. As he say, is demon because him and the doctor na have no certificate of demon. Maybe I marry you there. That may go on police, go on Angola. Kaifu si ede. Aga organize crusade. Crusade na a place like Anambra. Onye ga-ehil na that crusade bụ onye shi Cameroon. Onye shi Cameroon. Organize that crusade na Cameroon. Onye shi Uganda ka ehil. Organize that crusade in Edo State. Onye shi Zamfara ka ehil. Mana ihe ji ebute the crusade na Edo bụ ka e wee heal onye ndị nọ n'Edo. Then ndị niile nọ n'Edo ama ama enwere ege enweta healing. Onye ka awọli? Onye awọli ka agba. Onye awọli ka agba. Jizọs ga Bethlehem ebe ọ bụ na ọ ga ebe ahụ ka ọ ga-eme healing. Ọ naghị ehil onye si ebe ọzọ. Ọbịa be nna gị ohil onye nọ na be nna gị, ọbụla ọbịa be nna gị ohil onye nọ na be nna Okeke. Mana ndị Nigerian pastor, if they come your father's house, they will heal onye ha kpọ bịa. Onye kpọchie outside bịa nalụ healing na be gị, because na ịmala onye ahụ onwere ife na ahịa. Adịghị m against Christian o, adị m against their criminal activities. Ọ na-efu m na-eje ụka na-ejesi ike because m ga na-eje agụ their Bible. Ịkalọ m eje ụka mana m ga-agwa gị eziokwu, anọrọ m eje ụka dose brain m na ya dị, m na-eje ụka welu brain m. LP 71, Obi 72, Kerenke. The whole Nigerian bishop and pastors gathered and prayed for Peter Obi. Prayer ha. That shows that now onye lụlalụ ekpele onye mmehie bụ ihe alụlalụ dịlụ Chineke. That is why na Peter Obi abụrụ president, because na ndị bikwasịrị aka n'isi bụ a fellow criminal like him. As long as you know, I am AP, don't tell you don't go to church. But tell your pastor to speak the truth. Abula pastor nine can negenti. Mpota get your doctrine first. Watch how you're preaching. In a combo just happen to get gasike. And well, I'm time okay. I don't have time to get about the data na rubbish. I don't even comment. Share unless man will put only could hear the interest in share that moment. Man, maybe I can be a follow you. Then comment. I receive. I commit my family. I connect my family and the author of this. In my age, you will do the author. That is why many families do have family problem, because you have connected your family to evil author. When the evil author will come for you, you will be now looking for deliverance. Or not that. M ga-arapụ unu here maka na oge adịlọ. Ka m tinye nọmba in case na nwere chọrọ ịkpọ. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwere contribution ihe eme, you can call. The number is there. The number is +39. Just name a minute. Ka m tinye n'iru akwụkwọ ka unu fụ. Ọ bụrụ na nwere chọrọ ịkpọ mụ awa, anidoro m ihe mgbakasị arụ this time. Ihe niile anyị na-epreach na-akọ. All this preaching, let me tell you the truth. The truth remains that every of our words will be back with actions. We need actions so that we will free ourselves. The reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu we have not added the actions that is necessary, that it requires. We have to confront the enemy, live and direct. Number on your screen there. And you got the opinion. This video now for here, kita 6 years ago, can get this protest. 6 years ago. Kunumali no bulo tata 6 years ago. If 6 years ago, MAP have been in this struggle, Naga protest. So don't think that I start today. And I am still on it. Abulomo obedient. Now also can go. Greetings from here. Ndewo. Ndewo nwa Chineke. Gawa n'iru. Exactly. Ndewo nwa Chineke.
Hardcore, because we must be proud of who we are.
Exactly.
Because our leader Mela Kaimara now, after we have restored Jaffa, there will be no people that will be like us. History we talk about you all who stand firm, especially in the absence of our leader. Ndị abụ ndị kwa our leader n'akụkụ kịta abụ ndị kacha ndị fra our leader n'anya. Our leader face to face. Our leader anong n'iru, anong n'azụ, anong n'aka nri, anong n'aka ekpe. Mana ozugbo ihe siri ike fanchari disappear. Ndị ahụ ndị gbara our leader asị, ọ ndị kwuru ọrụ our leader kịta bụ ndị fra our leader n'anya.
Exactly.
Ka nwoke gbapụ okwu ọsọ ka ndị ọzọ nwoke wee tinye ọnụ n'okwu gbasara ya broadcasting. Egere m ya from A to Z. Anọ m ife niile kwuru. Ịma na amaghị m ugboro n'ife ga-eme ndị be anyị wee malife. Naanị ndị be anyị wụ ndị Igbo bụ ndị ga-asị ya na ị na-ara ṅụọ asị na-akpụ ka ha mma. Naanị ndị Igbo bụ anyị bụ ndị agịgị ga-asị fa na elu ụzọ sie asị gị mba n'ime ọhịa ka ha mma. Ọkwụ nna anụ. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been saying this for a time immemorial and the great IPOB. Now freedom or revolution, legally create people.
Exactly.
Nigeria is not the good of anybody. Nigeria has grown according to the most of the British student. That is what Nigeria is. That is how you the children of all these politicians, they are in abroad. Nigeria is a better place. Nigeria is a better place. They come from Umuhani and not Nigeria. Passing Nigeria is a better place. But because they don't carry Nigeria in mind, that is why all their children is in abroad, all their family is in abroad.
Exactly.
Nigeria is just a business setup for a criminal. Do you understand this?
Exactly.
So,
the word is hearing you loud and clear. Go ahead.
The only words left to we to Igbos now or Biafra at large, the only thing left to us now is IPOB and the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is the only union that the Nigerian government and the entire world is afraid of. IPOB. It's time that everybody join IPOB family. they show. See, we need more calamity in that evil contraction. Fuel need 3,000 1 liter now. Fuel need 1,000 1 liter. I mean 3,000. Fuel will need 3,000. We need more calamity.
Exactly.
Because only calamity will wake. Only calamity will wake them up. Understand? Only calamity will wake them up. Because of the Bible won't be good. 70% of the Bible won't be very good, to be honest with you. And these criminal religious leaders are helping them. No, all those reverend father, all those bishop, pastors, now one day man, nobody did with the PVC, it was good. The guy another rubbish at me. That was the against the government. Where are they now?
Okay.
Where are people going? Where are people going? Where are all these criminals, these bloggers? Where are Obi movement, 1 million march, 1 million car? Obi dead in the spiritual. My brother, this world is not working as our people is thinking of it. Anything that you cannot do to yourself, you will not achieve it. That is the reality of life. Nobody know God. Nobody know who created here. All this is Jesus, go to heaven, go to hell. All these things are fake. It's not real. It's not in existence. Let people stop deceiving themselves. Let people rise up and help themselves out. This life is a survivor of the fittest. That is the golden rule of this earth. Survivor of the fittest. Now, all these world powers, America, British, France, they don't give any shit about the suffering of Africa. They don't give any shit about the suffering that everybody is suffering in that evil contraction called Nigeria. Because they are benefiting from the corruption. They tell you that Tinubu is a drug district in America, that he cannot enter America. But America endorsed Tinubu as the president of Nigeria.
Okay.
Everybody see it. America endorsed Tinubu. British endorsed Tinubu.
Okay.
France endorsed Tinubu. What did this tell our people that to open the eyes? That's why our leader tell them. We are the only people to save ourselves. Nobody again. By coming together. Understand? By doing what? By coming together. You know, all these gullible obedient to obituary idiot books. All the rich idiot ready to lie akananjo. All the immediate idiot ready to lie akan. All ndị anụnwa ga-join this movement. Anyị agbaka aka ọnụ liberate ourselves. Mara na-ekwu ụfọdụ ka na-eji Chelsea na Man U gbara. That is where their mind is. Kedu ihe Chelsea na Man U gbara? Amaghị ihe ka what Chelsea and the Man U play can give you freedom. They comedy. Now comedy prank. Nonsense. All this rubbish. Ndị gara afọ ebe by you. Ndị gara nọrọ na part of that ọ nọ na nke Ebuka Obi na-eme Ulukpe ka na-ekpere n'ulukwu ma Ebuka Obi ma Mbaka. Ulukpe ka ekpere n'ulukwu ma nke obere nwa kpere ka Jizọs mee ka Tito birigoro. Jizọs emeela ka Tito birigoro ebe afọ. Tote ihu na ihu unu na-eme rubbish. You know the work. Christian fake religion. All hate slave on the pie. Make the mind of our people dig down. He again will destroy the master. He has the main problem. Another position general, ever the problem. I know how our leader will do preach because ever so why the guy can ever say ever has a wide. Mazi Achebe, you see, we must do everything possible to achieve that.
You see? Ndewo nwa Chineke. Daalụ rinne. Anyị apụtago no going back. A lot of course na-abata. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi Achebe Paul.
Ndewo.
Ndewo Mazi. From your program this morning, and it's very interesting that I have to speak on it.
Ndewo nwa Chineke, go ahead.
Nebu oge your presence on our Remembrance Day was very great, and I have to thank everybody that participated. For many years, just that especially in the they are very ignorant in some certain things, and you will see some of them. Man, I will still live, we go to chop, we go to live life. They don't feed us. But forgetting that now, so if they Google and they go buy, if I remember, and I believe this time around, with this man, they will be forced to go home, and forcing going home, almost many of them will start from scratch and not caravan motor because.
Your phone na crack it
is. So I just go to confirm one. So even the week LP 71 LP.
How can they deceive her na court na can we hope na court?
You said in our WhatsApp now, so you go through it later.
Ndewo.
Dalo.
Adelizi. Onye sikwa m nọ dị izi mee ka ịfụ o nwere ihe niile na-ekwu na-eme nke a na-ekwu nke ọzọ ekwugo m ekwukwasị ya the end of these things bụ until anyị binye ọtọ anyị nụọ ọkụ ndị a na-akpa afa bụ ndị tinyere isi ha ka mụ na gị wee dị ndụ. This name in Anu here are the Biafran heroes and heroines. So this our brother na-agba egwu a Odogwu Don Kesi. Ya follow ya na YouTube. Ọ na YouTube ka ihe nweta disi egwu. Afia bụ Odogwu Don Kesi. And we have many music like this. And we have to support him with all we have. Abone like the music, you go na YouTube. Nanya here, Nafia here. Go na YouTube, go follow nya. Odogwu Don Kesi MNK Prayer Channel. E for your fuma. E for ya. Ako e for your fuma. Odogwu Don Kesi MNK Prayer Channel. That subscribe or kita. Ebu n'oge. Egwu Biafra ka dị nwanne anyị nwoke ihe ọ na-alụ. Egwu ka ọ na-akụ. Ka one of the music. Nkiru Anyanwụ ndewo. Igwe Emeka Victor ndewo. Ngabia go diri here. Ngabia go diri. Abone like the egwu ga na YouTube ga wele. Agwago nge dị ga wele. Ga na YouTube ga wele. Ị ga na YouTube type Odogwu Don Kesi Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Prayer MNK Prayer Channel. Ị ga-enweta. Ndewo. God bless you all until I come your way again. Aka m bụkwa nwanne unu nwoke MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 in Biafra land. Anyị adịla ebua and anyị abịago. Anyị adọnye gị iru na anyị adọnye gị iru. No going back, no retreat, no surrender. Nwanne ịmalụ nke ị na-eme ọ bụrụ na ị na-eme ihe dị mma nwanne jide ka iji adaghachikwa n'azụ. Ekwene ka mmadụ kwapụ gị na ije anụwa. Anya banyego na ya banyego. And onwere ihe ọbụla anyị kwukete tikete mkpu ihe ga-enye anyị Biafra bụ mgbe ọbụla anyị binyere ọtọ. Take the necessary steps, the necessary actions. Ihe ahụ ga-eme echi ya mee. Ndewonu until I come your way again. No retreat, no surrender. Almost here Biafra.